At 4:05 Monday afternoon, 5 minutes after SB 4 would have taken effect in Texas, Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito issuing an order extending the stay or pause on the law.
The decision means that things will remain as they have been over the past weeks. The law is not going to be enforceable.
SB 4 would allow Texas police to arrest people they suspect of having crossed the border illegally. Migrants could be charged with a misdemeanor and given jail time, or they can opt to return to a port of entry.
We applaud this continuation of the stay because we believe this is an unconstitutional bill, and we hope that that will be proven as it moves through the court process.
But Governor Abbott saying Monday night the Supreme Court has temporarily halted enforcement of SB 4, but it didn't halt Texas's pre-existing authority to arrest for criminal trespass and other violations of the law, adding Texas will continue utilizing every tool to respond to this Biden-made border crisis.
We're suing to block one of the most extreme anti-immigrant bills in the country.
This legal battle stems from a lawsuit filed in December by the ACLU of Texas and others claiming SB 4 is unconstitutional.
Immigration is a purview of the federal government and not the state government.
But proponents of the Republican-led law argue the Constitution specifically allows states to protect their borders when the federal government fails to.
There is absolutely an invasion going on, and we're doing our best to address it. I anticipate the Supreme Court will back this up.
Opponents worry about racial profiling.
The way the bill is so broad, it would allow the police to look at someone and determine whether they're going to pull them over or not.
They're not profiling. They are seeing with their own eyes people who are violating the law.
For now, SB 4 will remain on hold pending a further order from the High Court.
The court is allowing maybe for more facts to play themselves out, and how this battle plays out is going to portend what the future will hold with regard to immigration in other states.